Alright, hello. Welcome to the Depraved Chasm shortcuts and skip tutorial. I'll be showing you both the intended and non-intended ways to get through here. I'll only need to get to the boss in around a minute. Even though I'm likely not the first one to discuss a shortcut, hopefully you find the skip helpful and informative. And if you do, consider subscribing. Alright, so first off, this is the very intentional pathing that still skips most of the level. This is just laid out pretty intentionally, as you're going to see in a moment. You have to kind of go back and forth to these drops, just zigzag back and forth to get to where you need to be. And as you can see, there's a dive board here with a bunch of hay at the bottom. So I think this is what makes it pretty much clear that this is the intended method to go around. You can drop here. You can normally not access this area otherwise. Like if you go through the long way of the level, you won't really find this. You can't get to here. Yeah, you'll land on the hay. It still does some damage, but it should be enough to save you. If you land next to the hay, on the lower floor next to that, you will die. And then right here, you will drop that bridge right there and go through a fog gate. This is where the rats are. And then as you go further here, that's where the Leechmonger boss is, past the bridge. Alright, so this is a faster way to get through the intended method, but it's still a glitchless-esque skip. So what you're going to do is walk into this wall and try moving slowly to the left. When you start dropping, then you're going to immediately roll to the right, if your camera is the same way I am, to roll onto another platform, otherwise you'll fall to your death. And then as you'll see, you're next to the dive board, so you can go either up here, which is a little bit of a place you can drop down, and drop down here, or you can just drop in the hay. Okay, now I'm going to show you a skip that is definitely a glitch this time. This is what we call a slope quit out skip. Slope quit out skips allow you to spawn at the bottom of a place where you died, as long as you slide on a surface and quit out before the game registers death. So it won't work anywhere, only if there's a slope that kind of lets you slide as you fall. So you're going to walk up a particular angle, and then as you hear your character scream, you're going to quit out. In the background, you might slightly notice that you do kind of slide as you hit the ground, as opposed to just a hard hit on the floor. And as you reload, you're going to see that you're next to the hay area. Okay, so this is roughly where you need to stand. And the arrow is going to show you at what angle I tend to go at it. I tend to take a very steep angle here to land where I need to land. You want to bounce off the wall. This is why this angle is one of the only ones that really works. Here's how it looks like without a quit out screen. This is the little slide you do that I was mentioning earlier. As you can see, my HP isn't draining right away when you hit the ground. But the game registers that you touch the ground, so it saves your position there when you reload before dying. Whereas if you were to fall on flat ground, you would have died immediately. Alright, and that should be it more or less. It's probably on the shorter end, but I hope you learned something from this video. Instead of plugging my usual stuff or asking you to sub, I want to do something else. So this is the first proper edited video that I've made after GDQ run. If you didn't know, I ran a GDQ, SGDQ 2021. I want to actually take a chance now to just thank everybody. The support I've gotten after GDQ has been insane. It's more than I could have ever expected. And it's been continuous. Even still now, there's still people telling me how they thought I did a good job or they enjoyed the run. And there's even been some folks who say they are interested now in picking up the speedrun, which is definitely one of my low-key goals. I definitely would have liked people to show interest in the speedrun now. And it's been great. It's been a really wholesome experience, and I really appreciate what's happened. So if any of you who are watching this video from then, if you're still sticking around, if you're checking out all my things, wherever it might be, any platform, I appreciate you. Hope you keep enjoying the streams and the YouTube videos and such. Definitely got a lot of content ideas for the YouTube channel as well that I need to get to. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Probably a strange one to do this, to this heartfelt thank you, I suppose, but since it is the first one I had after, you know, a decent amount of time from GDQ, I just thought it was appropriate. The last one I did was the bosses one, the Cheese All Bosses video, but that was definitely mostly worked on as I just finished my run, not after I've done any streams or anything. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you again sometime. Bye bye.